We'll get to the other side. Hi guys, and welcome back to Crypto Chester. We're here today to do a cryptocurrency show. We're going to be going through Bitcoin here on the short term, the midterm, and the long term, the macro. And then once we're done with Bitcoin, we're going to be jumping straight into some juicy altcoins and looking at some trades for Fairdesk as well today, guys. So if you've got any altcoin requests, make sure you smash them in the chat, and we'll get to them ASAP Rocky as soon as physically possible here. And yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into it. I'm just going to look at the chat quickly because I see we've got some OGs stepping in. We've got Zombie coming through saying, why did the chicken cross the road? Because it was running from the crazed, starved naked man chasing it, or stark naked man, starved, chasing it with a club like a lunatic, trying to get to Chester's show. Interesting, very interesting. But yeah, lovely to be on the stream, man. And Davian as well, and Anta as well. We'll still go up or down, guys. We're going to have a look at Solana today, actually. So yeah, let's get Bitcoin out of the way, and then let's jump deep down and dirty into some altcoins here. So just looking at Bitcoin, guys, over the last sort of couple of days or so, we have seen quite a nice little micro uptrend. Now, be worried, be scared. I'm joking. It's fine. We do have a nice parallel channel from previous price action here that we can sort of be using as a reference, but right now it's run its course, okay? It's kind of run its course with those trend lines and stuff. We've used them too much. So I'm just going to get rid of them for now to make it nice and clean for you guys to see here. And then we're going to be using this point as a level of support now, okay? And as you can see, very, very clearly, very cleanly, there is a nice momentum from this level here, okay? And yes, it is very steep, okay? It's got a nice big parabolicness to it, which isn't great, okay? So it does technically mean we can break it quite quickly if we do. So that's definitely a point of concern that you need to be looking out for there if you are just longing Bitcoin for some reason or something along the lines of that. And also, guys, we do have a very strong horizontal coming through around this area here, which has been acting as a continuous resistance here for this asset, okay? And that tends to usually create an ascending triangle. Ascending triangles, guys, they tend to usually break to the upside here, so definitely it's something to really be looking out for there. But I wouldn't get too excited, right? I really wouldn't get too excited. Unfortunately, we've kind of compressed into this chart pattern, okay? And when you compress into a chart pattern, the chances of the measure move playing out is basically less valid, okay? So get that down in your notepads, guys. When you compress into a chart pattern, the measure move that you're looking for is a lot smaller, okay? Is it going to be worth your time? Let's have a look. It's going to be worth around 1.22%. If you're a dirty degen leverage junkie, then yes, it probably won't be worth your time because the fees of your leverage position will probably take over the actual size of this position. Not saying 1% isn't worth it. What I'm saying here is when we do breakouts from chart patterns, they only succeed 1 in every 3 times, guys. It's factual. It only plays out one in 3 times. And so the best way to actually be playing this out is staggering your take profits as you leave this leave all chart patterns, right? And that way you can essentially ensure that you're getting as much profit as you can before you get reversed on, right? Because as I said, 1 in 3 of these don't play out, okay? So yeah, that'd be something to be looking out for today. If we do see a breakout to the upside, is it going to be that big? No, just cover that. It's around 1.24%. Again, we do have heavy resistance from this zone, and we were talking about this at the start of the week, guys. You can see this area here, really, really, really strong downwards resistance there all the way along here, guys. So it's not the cleanest position in the world to be longing Bitcoin right now. So do with it as you please, but I'm not going to be touching a long position breaking out of this ascending triangle because it's just a bit too crowded in my opinion, okay? Now, that's the chart pattern covered for today. Let's look at MAs. MAs, guys, you can see when they are far apart, they actually indicate that we're having quite a nice strong trend here for Bitcoin. Currently, not great, okay? It's not too bad, okay? It's not too bad. They are getting further apart, okay? You can see the 200 EMA there and the 55 EMA. They're getting slowly further apart, and that essentially means that Bitcoin is slowly getting into and getting more comfortable with this uptrend, okay? So that is bullish, okay? That is bullish. But again, let me just reiterate, guys, this area is a dirty rejection zone that we need to really get through. And even the last time we got through it, to set highs of this trend. We got heavily rejected yet again. Okay, so that does bring me on to the midterm analysis here, guys, because you know my opinion on what I think is happening right now with Bitcoin. I think the fact that we've had a lot of institutional buying pressure coming through has been very, very aggressive here, and that has basically thrown us up to all-time highs. Amazing stuff, very, very bullish. Now, with the halving coming in 7 days now, it's quite a scary time for institutions because they don't want to be buying up even more Bitcoin if there's going to be a halving dump. Or there's going to be a halving dump and then consolidation, like it has been in previous halving scenarios there. So they don't want that to happen, and that's why they're not buying up this as aggressively as they were previously. And that kind of puts it in this sort of ranging period. Okay, so for all-time high down to around 59,000, it's this sort of period here, guys. Right now, it's just it's the play area. Okay, it's the play area because. Essentially, if we dump down to any levels along here, then the institutions will buy it back up to around this area. But I don't think they're going to be buying it higher than all-time highs at the moment, based on the fact of retail could really dump it here with the halving. Do I think the dump's going to be huge? No. Again, I don't think it's going to be huge. I think it's going to be between this range, guys, because the moment it does dump, institutions are sat there waiting to just buy it up, okay? So I really wouldn't be too worried about a massive dump here for Bitcoin. When I say massive dump, I'm talking literally probably 10-20% here, down to max 59k here. And there is a massive long position that I'm waiting for here from the volume weighted ATR band here on, get rid of that alert for a second. Volume weighted ATR band here on the daily. As you can see, it's very, very, very strong here. And usually the first bounce, after we see a lot of momentum crossing it to the upside here, the first bounce that we get, for example, lost momentum crossing it to the upside, first bounce 5.7, second bounce 7.58, and then a long time above it, the longer the period above that volume weighted ATR band on the daily, it shows the strength. Okay, it shows the strength of the potential bounce it's going to have, and you can see here it was worth around 10%. Got into that with on this channel. It was really nice and clean, and it was really good there. So in terms of what we have seen right now here for the volume weighted ATR band, guys, you can see it's this little line here. We have broke that with a lot of momentum. We've been above it for so long now. And it's just gradually creeping up. It's absolutely fine. It's good stuff to see it. It's creeping up, and it's basically just about to form dead in line with the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement from the all-time high of Bitcoin. Okay, interesting, very interesting, because we know the support that we get on this is extremely goddamn strong. Okay, so it's definitely a point to be looking at for a potential long for Bitcoin in the next sort of 7 to 14 days or so, depending on how the halving reacts. Depending on how the price reacts to the halving. Okay, now with that being said, there is, and yes, I'm sure a lot of YouTubers and a lot of traders and everyone's talking about this massive bullish pennant chart pattern here on the chart here for Bitcoin. And yes, it is a symmetrical triangle chart pattern at the top of an uptrend, which makes it a bullish pennant chart pattern, which tends to usually mean continuation to the upside. Very nice, very bullish. But again, we've got those halving fundamentals that are on the cards right now, guys, and that basically puts the all-time high as like a really strong barrier to stop us actually breaking through that. If we're going to break through that, it's going to be very fast and it's going to be very aggressive, and we'll probably go all the way up to 80k and 90k, and then we'll probably range around that area for a little bit. It will be the institutions buying it up, not retail, okay? So that's why I do think we are taking a back seat right now in this current position. Not long on Bitcoin from this area. Wouldn't be great if you were, in my opinion. I mean, you can get in and basically have some TPs all the way along here and make money as we're going up. But I don't see us breaking all-time highs, guys. I really don't here. So just be aware of that. And this chart pattern is still likely to be valid in 7 days time. Okay, so please note for that, because we could see us ranging around in this sort of period for a while here, come to the halving, dump down to the volume weighted ATR band on the daily, and then bang it up, have a breakout, and then have the continuation to the upside for this this bullish pennant chart pattern, right? And that will send Bitcoin, the measure move that will send Bitcoin all the way up to around $81,000 here. So it's definitely something that you need to just be keeping in your back pocket for later, okay? But that's sort of my plan here with Bitcoin. I would expect some consolidation over this weekend. There's so much uncertainty in the price right now, and then I would expect halving dump to around the volume weighted ATR band. Probably we will get some wicks lower, guys. We probably will get some wicks lower, probably around 61, and then we will see a nice move to the upside from there. And it really all depends from that point, because every single time, more or less, that we have had the halving, had a halving, Bitcoin has actually flatlined for a bit afterwards, right? Sometimes it's gone parabolic and it's exploded, right? But sometimes, yes, it has flatlined. So we need to take all of these situations into consideration here. But yeah, that's sort of my plan here with Bitcoin over the next sort of week or so. Let me know what you think in the chat, guys. I'm intrigued. Let me jump to the chat quickly. We've got patience is key in a bull market, says Davian. Yes, sir, you are correct. There's so much liquidity, around 75,000. Interesting. I'm taking notes. Absolutely. Yeah. Yep. It's the best thing to do. That's what I used to do when I was learning. I would just watch streamers and take notes and learn and learn and learn and learn. Did that for a couple of years. Been trading 6 years now, right? So give you a bit of a understanding. How long it takes to get to this level of understanding, I guess. I mean, I go a lot more complicated than this, but I try and keep it user-friendly, if you will, for the newer traders, newer audiences. Because if I just throw loads and loads of stuff at you guys, some of you won't understand, and frankly, you'll probably get bored of it. Because there's loving trading, and then there's being like really, really passionate about it and it being your hobby, right? So I'm in the mind of a flat line, says Zombie. Interesting. But yeah, let's move on from Bitcoin here, guys. I'm going to jump to the macro here because I want to look at money flow quickly. And money flow has actually flipped bullish, which is a bullish sign there. Vortex indicator, again, still too choppy to really get a gauge as to what direction we're going to be looking at here. But overall, same sort of T8 coming through here. Kind of got an itchy nose as the midterm time frame, as we were just discussing. But yeah, let's get on to some I did want to show you guys this, not the ultra swing. It is the CCRSI, guys. We are still long on that bad boy, and we're still looking pretty good here for around 2.36% to the upside. This indicator itself, really, really, really good at the moment throughout a bull market, guys. It's really strong. You can see 75% profitable, really, really good there. So yep, going to be keeping that going for a while. If we do see us come to this top zone here, we are going to be getting out of that trade. And yeah, currently up around 2.36%. So yeah, not too bad on that area. But yeah, let's do some altcoin requests, guys. Zombie says, dude, I've got like a hair. Yeah, there it is. So basically, I'll have an itchy nose, and I've got a hair like in my nail, and I keep like tickling my nose with the hair. Terrible. Anyway, dude, you and Hamilton have helped me determine how I reallocate my portfolio several times. Yeah, that's good, man. Hopefully, we can help you. That is the goal here. Here to help. And yeah, let's do a video today on Algorand. Let's break that down. I didn't bring up CMC, so just bear with me one, guys. I'm going to bring that up quickly. Just bear with me. I will be back. Back. Right, CMC here. Let's bring up Algo. And we're going to do a nice dissection of Algo. What? So weird, the stuff that comes up here. I see that quite a lot, and it's just like, what? Trending, like, cats in a dog's world. What? Cat in a dog world? It's just terrible. Anyway, meme coin life, eh? Let's get into this. Algo. And guys, make sure you get some requests. I see your requests coming through there, guys, so I will get to them very, very shortly. Algorand. Always liked Algorand's logo. Don't know why. Because I like outdoor stuff and it looks like a tent. Okay, let's get into a nice breakdown of Algorand. I mean, that's not great, but we'll just go on the previous all-time high there, which is ridiculous. I just want to look at the market cap quickly for that. 12 billion. Yeah, so it's going to be around a 12x. Okay, interesting. Okay, let's get into this. Oh, market structure's not up to date there, not good. Come on, get with it, dog. Let's go. Go. Get the higher highs in. Get the market structure levels in. Let's go. Let's go. That's the wrong tool. Okay. Here we go. Here we go. Let's go. Can you talk briefly about Bitcoin's action? Oh, basketballs, you just missed it, man. I actually remember you from previous bull market. I think you got the same username anyway. But yeah, Bitcoin right now. Let me just quickly go over this for you. We are in a breakout scenario on the macro, but I don't think we're going to be breaking all-time highs just because institutional buying has been happening for a continuous amount of time. With the halving coming through, guys, we don't know. The institutions are not very confident in buying it up even more right now, just because of the halving, and retail could really dump on them quite aggressively through what we have seen in previous history. So what I do think is going to happen is we probably will range for this weekend, and then when we do hit the halving, I mean, next week's going to be very choppy. We'll probably see all-time highs next week, and then it'll probably range within some sort of period like this. We will see a dump at the halving, in my opinion. It's going to be sell the news. We're going to be bouncing off the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. Volume weighted ATR band on the daily at around 64, 65. Worst case, okay? Worst case, we dump down to around 59k, and that is going to be a massive buying opportunity, because even if we dump down to these sorts of levels, guys, institutional buying power is going to be very, very, very strong here, okay, which we have seen multiple times here. So yeah, I wouldn't be too scared about Bitcoin falling off a cliff here. I would just be very, very bullish here on Bitcoin, in my opinion. Basketballs still here, still confused by price action. Welcome to crypto. Yeah, it's quite confusing at the moment, right? We've got Here Optimist as well. Nice to see you on the stream there, my good sir. But yeah, let's jump to a video of Algorand, and then let's break down some other altcoins together. I see you guys smashing your altcoin requests in the chat, so yeah, I will get to them ASAP as soon as possible. And also, guys, if you're enjoying this stream, make sure you just do me a favor, click that little like button. It does help us out tremendously and get some more viewers coming in here to spread the word of the channel and also cryptocurrency in general, okay? I'm here today to give you an update on Algorand. We're going to be going through Algorand on a technical analysis perspective, and then we're going to be looking at key buying areas for this asset as to whether you're going to be buying it and holding it for a significant amount of time, whether you're looking to just trade it on the short term from a swing perspective as well. We're going to be looking at that, and also we're also going to be looking at a very juicy price prediction for the next 6 to 12 months to see how high this asset could be going and how much money you could be making if you're holding this for the next 6 to 12 months. Without further ado, guys, let's get straight into this. Don't want to keep you guys too long here on the video, but as you can see, we have got market structure. The market structure points that I'm referring to are these lovely yellow lines here, guys. These are the higher lows, okay? These are the higher lows that we do have on the chart, and these are very important to determine the market structure for this asset, okay? So if we start invalidating higher lows, in simple terms, if we lose the support from higher lows, then essentially it's the confirmation that we're going to have a reversal of the trend, and then we start seeing dirty, disgusting downtrends for this asset, okay? So it's very important to map out these higher lows for assets like this to basically determine where the crucial level of support is. Not just normal levels of support that we're looking at here, for example, support, the crucial ones that actually determine market structure, okay? They're the really important ones there. And the most recent one that you have had here for Algorand, you're probably going to be saying, why is this not the higher low? Why is it not the higher low? Because unfortunately, you haven't confirmed it yet. This is the unconfirmed higher low right now. So let's get that drawn in and draw that red. And let me explain to you guys why it is unconfirmed. The reason why it's unconfirmed here is because we haven't actually broke the high. So you can pull back as much as you want. Okay, you can trend around this area as much as you like, but it's not going to confirm this higher low. You need to break this higher high to confirm this higher low. And that is why this higher low is confirmed, because you can see massive move to the upside, breaking previous highs here, and then a massive pullback, and then we break that high again. Crucial, we break that high again, guys, and that basically confirms that higher low. So the higher low market structure point for this asset right now to determine whether we're going to be staying in this lovely uptrend is around 16% to the downside, and it is priced at around 18 cents there. Around 18 cents there. So overall, it basically means there could be a price fluctuation for this asset of around 16% to the downside, which is absolutely fine, guys. If you're holding this for the long term, you're going to be making a lot of cold hard cash. It's absolutely fine to be doing that. So just don't panic sell. I mean, you can panic sell if you want. I'm not a financial advisor, but what I would say is don't panic sell if you just dump it down to this level, because you're very likely to bounce. I mean, look at the support from this area. Okay, so that's market structure summed up. Let's talk Fibonacci for a second, guys, because this is a very important level as well. You need to be taking notes about this, because the 0.5 Fibonacci level from the retracement from this high, okay? So we're mapping out the swing low to the swing high of this current bull market here. You can see the retracements are very strong. We've broken through 0.236. We've broken through 0.382 in terms of support, which is not good. Now, the target to the lower side is the 0.5. 0.5 is very important, okay? This determines whether we're in an uptrend or a downtrend. It determines the reversal of the trend and the confirmation that we're sort of looking for there. So, currently, we're in a macro uptrend, right? But we are coming down to the 0.5. That is going to be one level of confirmation that we're going to have a reversal in the trend and this downtrend will continue. The second point is going to be, like I said at the start of the video, guys, this higher low point. Very, very important stuff. So what I do think will happen here, we probably will dump, guys. Unfortunately, we will dump. You can see momentum from this area isn't that strong anymore. We're testing it multiple times. We tested it 3 times now, so it's very likely we do actually lose this. We'll test the 0.5. We'll probably have a little cheeky bounce to the upside and then probably cascade down to the higher low, probably in line with the Bitcoin halving coming through, which is absolutely fine, guys, because that does bring me onto the potential and the most lucrative, the most profitable buy zone for this asset. It would be somewhere situated around this area, okay? Because I'm very bullish on this asset. We're in a very, very big bull market, guys. We're in a super cycle here for crypto, and it's very likely that this asset is going to continue to the upside and just explode. Okay, it's going to explode. We will get into price predictions very, very shortly there, but this is definitely the area that I would be looking to buy. So the reason for that is, guys, is as I said, Fibonacci, high-low market structure. And we've had a significant pullback from this massive move to the upside, right? We've pulled back literally already 31%. So if we pull him back to 42% there, guys, it's very likely that we bounce from that point, right? So yeah, that would be the insane buying area for that. You can buy it now and hold it. You're going to make money, but just be prepared for fluctuation swings, as we were talking about earlier on there. Now, let's get into a price prediction for this asset to see how high and how much money you guys could be making here if you were to hold this asset from that buying area that I just said there. We'll just say 20 cents for simplicity's sake. Bang on in the middle there. 20 cents. If we're to basically do a price range tool here, from 20 cents, if I can land the cursor on it, there we go. 20 cents all the way up to previous all-time highs. If we go to CMC here, we can see previous all-time highs for this asset is currently around $2.30 there. Now, we do have previous all-time highs from when it was listed. Not going to take them into consideration because it does look like there was a pre-sale, and we know pre-sales, guys, massive dumps off a cliff, not very great, okay? So we're not going to be using that as a sort of gauge to see how high we could be going here. Now, what we are going to be using is $2.30. So let's go to the chart here and do 20 cents to $2.30, and let's see how much gains that is going to be for our portfolio on whatever amount we invest here. So $2.30 up from the current price here, and I do think we're going to get there, guys. And usually, one thing to do note, if you are new to crypto, usually every bull market we break all-time highs. So yeah, we're just using this as sort of a conservative area to be targeting there. So you can see we're at 22 cents now. We're trading this from 20 cents up to around $2 and 30, did we say? Yeah, $2.30. It's going to be around 1,053%, guys. That is actually 11x on your investment. Unbelievable stuff, unbelievable gains. And remember, this is over the next 6 to 12 months or so, and it's very, very likely here that that we break all-time highs from this point. Okay, so yeah, that's going to be your Algorand update. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. I'm dying to hear whether you hold Algorand. Are you bullish? Are you bearish? What do you think is going to happen? I'm very, very intrigued. And also, guys, if you like the content, smash a like on it. It does help it out tremendously. And also, I'm doing these videos literally every single day, Monday to Friday. So if you do want continuous content, turn the notification bell on, hit the subscribe button. You're never going to miss one of my uploads. It's as simple as that, guys. But yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Peace out, and I'll see you in the next one. If I could press the stop button. Yeah, that video went pretty well. Pretty happy with that one. We got Dimmoth on the stream saying, yo. What's up there, man? Let's Crypto Chester, the chestiest man in the world in the crypto space. Interesting. Let's do another altcoin. I see you guys have got some requests in the chat, so we will get to them. We're gonna go through them now. We're gonna be starting off with AVAX here for Davian. I might do a video on AVAX. See what the chart's saying. Well, that bullish pennant sharp pattern didn't play out. Didn't see that break that we were looking for, unfortunately. Hey ho, is what it is. I do like AVAX. It is one of my more favoritable holds for this bull market. And yeah, I am going to do a video on this because we're actually a really nice buy level. Lovely. Lovely. As northerners in England would say. Lovely. Absolutely lovely. Probably doing the accent wrong, but I'm a southerner, right? So anyway, that's not high or low. What am I doing? That is an unconfirmed high or low, so we're going to turn that red. And guys, also I'm testing an insane indicator at the moment that me and a friend of mine have built, and it's like one of the best things that I've ever tested so far. So I just got a few more things to finalize, and I'm going to be showcasing it to you ideally next week. But there's a few things we want to tweak, so it might just be after the halving. But yeah, something to really get excited about. We've been building it for like what 3-4 weeks now, so yeah, it's coming together very nicely, may I say. But yeah, let's do a video on AVAX. In a bit of a headache. AVAX. Might be the hat. Might be the bright lights. $17 billion market cap. AVAX. And it's I believe it is layer 1. A nice layer 1 blockchain. I might be wrong. Pretty sure it's layer 1. %90% it's layer 1, so I'm going to say it's layer 1. I'm sure people will be correcting me in the comment section if it's not, but I'm pretty sure it is, so yeah. Let's get into a nice update here on AVAX. Excuse me. Some alts have crazy all-time highs. Yes, should we always aim for all-time highs for altcoins? Curious about this. Again, it all depends on altcoins. And what I would say here in answer to that question is if you're talking meme coins, then it's a bit different. If you're talking low cap coins, again, it's a bit different because the price fluctuations are a lot higher. Whereas coins like AVAX, for example, amazing utility. It's what I call like a blue chip. It's like a blue chip altcoin. So if you're in the top sort of 20 or 30 altcoins, you can expect easily all-time highs for the next bull market, right? Because otherwise they wouldn't be in the top 30. They wouldn't be in the top 30, right? So what I would do here is probably go to the top 30, probably top 50, and basically find the ones that you can make the most money on and go grab them. But yeah, there is room for them to not hit their all-time highs, but in my opinion, I think it's very unlikely. The fact that we're coming into this, essentially what it is going to be a super cycle here for crypto. We're going to have the most money that we've ever seen invested into the crypto market, especially into Bitcoin and especially into layer one projects, right? And this year, what we saw back in like 2021, late 2020, we saw a lot of projects starting to build here on the blockchain, on certain blockchains and stuff like that. And what we're going to see now is that all happen again, but probably tenfold. So it's going to be very crazy how much money is going to essentially be coming into this market. And also the amount of people that missed out on the previous bull market, now the word's spreading. Word of mouth between the dumb money, the retail, like us guys. We're everyone's talking about crypto now because Bitcoin's sending it. So the moment that all these altcoins start sending it as well, I mean, you can see the volume that we're seeing from meme coins already, and we're not even past the halving. So just take that into consideration here, because we're coming into the biggest bull market that we've ever seen in history for crypto. So yeah, I do think we will see a lot of all-time highs get hit. Most of them. Like, I'll be really shocked. Obviously, there is some that probably won't hit all-time highs, but there's a lot that will. Especially like GameFi coins, for example. Like Axie Infinity, for example. Axie Infinity did absolutely insane, like, last cycle, right? They're currently priced at $11, right? But it was all the way up at, what, 166. We've got all-time highs here on the Bybit chart. And for us to get there, it's going to be like, what? It's ridiculous. It's going to be 15x, or sorry, 16x to get there. 16x in your investment if you're to buy Axie now. But again, no one's really playing Axie right now because we haven't got the retail people coming into crypto. And sort of my synopsis for new investors coming into crypto and what we saw last cycle is they go meme coins. That's why you see volume of meme coins taking off. You see meme coins first because from someone who doesn't understand crypto, which is a lot of people, and they don't understand trading, which is also a lot of people, they'll go, oh, what's the easiest thing I can understand? It's a dog on a coin, or a cat on a coin, or a dog with a hat on. Like, come on. So yeah, exactly. They're just going to put their money in there because they want to make some money. So they start with the meme coins, and then they go to the next easiest thing to learn, which is, of course, GameFi. You buy an NFT, or you stake your crypto in the game, and you play the game, and you earn rewards, and you get paid in crypto, and it's a win-win-win. So that's very, very easy to understand as well. So in my opinion, it goes meme coins, GameFi, and then a few other industries, and then you've got AI, now you've got real-world assets, you've got ordinal tools, you've got loads and loads of stuff that is taken off that is predicted to be very, very good for this next bull market. But in terms of the influx of capital, we're talking Axie Infinity, we're talking GameFi, and we're talking meme coins to really start this wave off. So yeah, again, Axie Infinity is like a 16x to the all-time high. So I see what you mean. It's a long way to go, but in reality, it's not that much money compared to how much is going to be put into this next crypto market. It's going to be ridiculous, okay? But yeah, let's get back to AVAX and let's do a video on AVAX. Sorry, I might have bored you guys there. I didn't mean to. Very passionate. Good stuff. Example, Axie, I don't think we'll go to all-time high. Yeah, I know what you mean. But I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. Not just Axie, I think GameFi in general. But yeah, let's get into a nice update here for where are we? We're on AVAX today. I'm here today to give you an update on AVAX, a bit of avalanche coming through. We're going to be talking about this asset from a technical analysis perspective, and we're also going to be looking at very key buying zones for this asset, prices that you could sort of be looking at getting into so you can make the most money as possible holding this asset or trading this asset over the next 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 2 months, 6 months, or 12 months, something along the lines of that. And then once we're done with that, guys, we're going to be going into a really, really big, strong price prediction for AVAX, to see how much money you could be making if you're just to buy this and hold it for the next 6 to 12 months or so. So currently we're going to look at market structure for this asset. Market structure, higher lows that are very, very important here. The most recent one that we have set is unfortunately all the way down at $27. Okay, it's all the way down at $27, which does mean there is room for price fluctuation here, down around 39%. Pretty rough stuff if we do that. I don't think that we're likely gonna come down to these sorts of areas before we smash through highs here, but I do think that there is a caution to be had along this zone. Okay, and the reasoning for that is, guys, if we zoom out a bit here, if we jump to the weekly here for AVAX, you can see we've got an all-time high from the previous bull market all the way down to the swing low of the bear market, and that does put a 0.236 Fibonacci retracement at the price of around $41.50. Okay, so it's a very, very crucial point to be looking out for, that for a level of support. We've tested it, we've actually found support on it most recently, and you can see the momentum that we have from that level of support. So it's very, very interesting to see that, and let's see if we can get some sort of prediction for that, because usually if we're momentum trading here, guys, you can see that's 55%. Just to be safe here, even around a half, 50% of, hard to say, 50% of 55% there is around 27% there. That's what sort of momentum you can be looking for from this level of support if it is going to play out again, right? So that would be essentially the buying area that I would be looking for here, is going to be down around the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement from the all-time high for AVAX down to the swing low of the bear market. Now, very important as well, guys, is this Fibonacci from the low of the bear market all the way up to the current high of this trend. Okay, this is very important because you can see we're actually tapping through these levels right now, and the levels that I'm referring to here is the 0.236 retracement level, and then we've got another one at 0.382. Now you can see most recently we have actually tapped that, near enough tapped that, didn't quite get there on around $44. Okay, so that is an inclination that we're likely to see us test this again and potentially test this area. So if I'm going to be putting in a buying zone for this asset, it is going to be around this sort of area here. and this is going to be the buy zone will be from the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement and also the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement. Now, we need to also look at this trend line, guys. This trend line is very, very prominent, very, very obvious. You can see we've tested this, and I wouldn't say hundreds of times, but you can see at least like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we're currently resting on that right now. This is obviously very interesting, okay? Because you can see momentum from this trend line is really, really, really strong, okay? It's a nice level of support. But unfortunately, I don't mean to be the bearer of bad news, guys. When you test something a considerable amount of time, think of it like you know, plasterboard in a house where you build the walls with, right? If you the weak stuff, the new builds, the crappy houses, if you hit that wall continuously in the right spot, the more you punch that wall, you're going to go through that wall, right, into the installation. So if you think of that like a trend line, okay? So you hit that continuous, it's getting weaker and weaker and weaker. Finally, you're likely to break it to the downside, okay? So that is sort of what we're looking for here. Is going to be a break to the downside in conjunction with the Bitcoin halving coming up in 7 days, okay? So likely we're going to see Bitcoin altcoins swing like crazy here. So this would be a very, very, very nice area for AVAX to be basically buying it, okay? Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, all that good stuff, guys. And just quickly, just as I was saying that for the Bitcoin dominance, guys, for this asset, because Bitcoin dominance it is what it says on the tin. It basically, the higher this is, the more dominance that Bitcoin has over altcoins. If Bitcoin moves and dominance is high, altcoins will move with it, okay? So as you can see here, we are slowly creeping up here, and that obviously means it's going to have more dominance over a coin like AVAX, okay? So definitely something to really take into consideration. But yeah, that's going to be a buy zone from 41 to around 43. Now, let's do a price prediction for this asset to see how high this could be going in the next 6 to 12 months. Just going to bang in a little trend line here as well. If we can get any confluence there. Yeah, we can. Really nice. And you can see that is forming a parallel channel to the upside there. Nice stuff. So yeah, let's do a price prediction. Let's look at all-time highs for AVAX here. Bit of avalanche, and that is going to be on CMC, guys. It's going to be $129 a coin, okay? $129 a coin from that buy zone. Let's drag that right up, $129 a coin. And that'd be around a 3x on your investment, around 200%. Pretty good stuff there. So, great stuff if you want to hold this for 6 to 12 months. It's going to be quite a nice, safe investment. This is a blue chip, guys. I'm not sure how high this is in the CMC race right now. I think it's 11th, maybe? Yeah, 11th in the race at a $17.5 billion market cap. So it's definitely a blue chip, guys. This is definitely hitting all-time highs in the next 6 to 12 months. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and don't just buy this because I'm saying it. But what I am saying here is I'm buying this and I'm holding this to all-time highs. So yeah, that's the price prediction that I would be layering out there for AVAX. And a coin like AVAX, a blue chip like this, I do think it will be smashing through past all-time highs there. So a price prediction for that. Can't really get a gauge as to where we are with that right now. But yeah, just to save future data for future videos there, I would say just one to watch out for there is AVAX for around a 3x, but a 200% gain. But yeah, that's going to be it from me in terms of the AVAX video, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments section. And also, if you like the content, smash a like on it. And if you want to see more of this, I'm uploading every single day, Monday to Friday. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, notification bell on, all that good stuff, and you're never going to miss one of my uploads. Yeah, that's going to be it from me, guys. Peace out. I'll see you in the next one. Right. AVAX done. Let's move on to... Need some liquid. Let's move on to... What was next? Is it Theta? Here, Optimist? I am intrigued. I don't want to look at Proppy there for Zombie. And yeah, apparently I was saying Jasmine wrong. Apparently it's Jasmine. So, yeah, I made a fool out of myself in that video. Yeah, the crypto community came and told me off. You're pronouncing it wrong. Is what it is. You guys know I can't read that well. I can read, but like, I'm just not that great at it. I'm better at maths, right? You're either good at maths or English. Like, I'm a maths guy, hence charting. But yeah, this is doing very well, actually. Let's bring this up on CMC. 226th. Okay, so it's going to be lower cap. 379 million. Still pretty good. I remember 226 used to be like a $50 million coins, and the wealth is really spread out now into a variety of different coins here. Now, this is a interesting one. Because we have a high of the high to the bull market there. And then we break highs again, November, from lows. Wow, that's a fascinating chart there. And now we're coming up again very aggressively. So, all-time highs for this asset is $4.60. I wouldn't say anything too crazy. Is it an RWO? RWA, sorry. Where's it? Give me anything. Neither did that. Okay, loads of information there on CMC about this asset. Good stuff. Well done, CMC. Happy with that. But yeah, I'm not really sure on this asset overall, but overall the chart looks really good. On a macro structure perspective, it's looking very, very strong here. I would say these wicks are a bit selly, a bit dirty, if you will. Let's do some market structure for this, and let's get some higher lows plotted in, confirmed high lows as well. We're not just going to be drawing the pullbacks. We need to look at the actual confirmation here. So this is going to be the low that we're going to be referring to there. And then we're going to start whacking in higher lows there. And then the reasoning we're doing this, guys, is because you see the pullback and then we break that high. That confirms that higher low, okay? Again, same scenario there. Same scenario there because we break that high. Significant pullback. Another higher low because we break that high again. Significant pullback. Didn't break the high. Okay, didn't break the high. So no higher lows here. Did we break the high there? No, we didn't. We broke the high here. Okay, so this is going to be the most recent higher low for this asset, which is unfortunately quite worrying, guys. It's quite worrying, okay, because it basically means you have a 50% fluctuation here, and you'll still be in a bullish macro uptrend. So yeah, it's definitely something to be worried about. I'm joking. It's not too much of a concern there. What I would say is what you're looking for here is just a pullback, guys. You're looking for a pullback. You're looking for a bit of consolidation, and then you want to break that high again. Once you do that, you will be setting a new higher low that is a bit higher here, rather than having a 50% correction. But with the halving and with how volatile this asset can get, like we have seen previous price action, then just be prepared. It can swing down quite aggressively. So yeah, just make sure you're taking profit, and yeah, just be safe out there, because you can. I don't want you guys to be like 100x long or something like that with this asset, because you will probably get liquidated quite easily. I can't type, you can't read. Oh no. Oh, I see an X coming through. Nice to see you on the stream there, bro. We're having a fantastic day. Hello, Crypto Chester and community. I noticed you've done a few predictions going to previous all-time highs. Hopefully we should smash previous all-time highs on solid projects, right? Correct, sir. We were having this conversation I think a minute ago before you joined, actually, about which coins will be going to all-time highs and probably breaking through all-time highs. And we were talking about like the top 30 to 60 cryptocurrencies actually pretty much all breaking all-time highs, because it is going to be the biggest influx of capital that we have seen to crypto. And assets like ADA, Avalanche, even SHIB, DOT, Bitcoin Cash, these are all blue chips. They're blue chip stocks, as Wolf of Wall Street says. So it's very likely that that a lot of the capital is spread out down this list, right? There is going to be a few that won't hit all-time highs, and here Optimus was saying in the chat that he doesn't think Axie is going to hit there. I do think it will hit there, because I think it's going to have the influx of new investors into GameFi, like we did see last bull market. But it's quite hard to say right now with a lot of coins here. But I think personally it's the biggest bull market in history. I do think a lot of coins will be hitting all-time highs there. Not all of them, of course, but a lot of them. V-Chain, for example. If China don't ban crypto for the 89th time. But yeah, let's do let's do a video here on I'm gonna look at Theta, I think. No, when I did my last Theta video. Really tickly throat. Right. Okay, let's have a little look here. Did I get you guys music today? Yeah, I did. Right, let's get this done. Okay, so you can see parallel channel to the downside. Right, okay, let's get this done. I'm here today to give you an update on Theta. As you can see, we're going to be going through Theta from a technical analysis perspective, and then we're going to be going through some very key buying areas and also areas to be looking out for there for all-time highs that we could be hitting in the future here for Theta. So let's get deep down and dirty into this chart and let's see what we can find here. So as you can see, we do have high-low market structures plotted in already, and you can see these yellow lines. These basically determine whether we're going to be in a bull market here, or we're going to be, not in a bull market, in an uptrend or a downtrend, okay? So you can see the yellow ones here, they are confirmed higher lows. And the red one there is the unconfirmed, higher low. So it basically means here, guys, that we're potentially looking for swings to the downside here of around, it could be around 41% here for Theta. And with the Bitcoin halving coming up as well, it's very, very important to basically take this into consideration here, okay? So definitely something to be looking out for there. Let's go into a potential buy zone for Theta, because overall, guys, we can see market structure, it is looking very, very bullish here for this asset. It's looking pretty good. But key resistance zones, as you can see, are areas like this, okay? So we need to be very, very cautious for these areas for basically the price coming down. And right now, you're currently sat at the 0.236 Fibonacci retracement, and you're finding resistance off that continuously, okay? We would like to see some support like we did see previously, but we haven't quite seen that recently. But the more time that you're testing this, guys, as you can see, you've got like 5-6 tests there now, the more chance you're going to break it to the upside, okay? So yeah, definitely something to be looking out for there. But let's look at a buying area for this asset right now. Let's be cautious, let's be safe here, just because we know that we've got the Bitcoin halving, and this asset is likely to do some swinging around. Okay, so yeah, we just need to be very, very cautious for that, and basically be ready to purchase this asset and hold it for 6 to 12 months if we are going to be doing that in terms of an investment strategy. So yeah, let's look at some potential buying areas for that. You can see the 0.382 Fibonacci retracement is a massive level of support here, so we can see that coming through. And let's talk volume weighted ATR bands. That's going to be a point to be looking out for there. Volume weighted ATR bands on the 3-day, very, very strong in terms of support there as well. When we do lose it, we lose it quite aggressively there. We do have the 60-minute volume weighted ATR band there as well. So and also a very, very strong trend line from current highs, as you can see there, resistance continuously, and nice consolidatory support. So yeah, this would be my buy zone for this next couple of weeks here for Theta, as we are potentially going to see some swings here, considering the Bitcoin halving, as we were just discussing there. So yeah, that would be my buy zone. Now let's get into a sort of a price prediction for this asset for the next 6 to 12 months to see if you were just basically going to be holding this, okay? So looking at CMC here, 46th on CMC with a market cap of around 2.9 billion here. Now let's see if this is going to load for us. As you can see, the all-time high hit for Theta is currently sat at around $12.90. Okay, so $12.90 will put this at the all-time high, and a coin like this is very, very likely to hit its all-time high coming into this next super cycle here for crypto. So $12.90, let's get that drawn in, see how much money could be made here. $12.90 per asset, gonna be around a 5x on your investment, guys. Very, very likely seeing a nice pullback here from very solid market structure just in general. So yeah, that is going to be your Theta update, guys. Please trade safe out there with the Bitcoin halving coming through. If you like the content, smash a like on it, and if you never want to miss one of my uploads, make sure you turn the notification bell on and hit that subscribe button. But yeah, that's gonna be it from me, guys. Thank you ever so much for watching. Peace. I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, I did not really enjoy that one at all. No, we'll keep that stuff for now. But yeah, guys, I think that's going to be it from me. I'm going to call it a day today. It's Friday. CME gaps to be looking out for there that we still haven't closed is actually all the way down at 64 to 66 there. So we do need to close that, guys. So maybe the Bitcoin halving comes across and smashes us right down to those levels. But yeah, that's going to be it from me. Thank you ever so much for watching. I will see you on Monday for another Monday morning stream. And yeah, hopefully you have a great weekend, guys. And yeah, trade safe out there. But yeah,